Okay, second part. This I mentioned before because I've had a couple of false starts and figuring out how to do it. This is only second kit bash project I've ever done. The first one I did a long time ago. I had no idea what I was doing, and I did a pretty bad job on a lot of plastic parts. But like I said, on my second attempt, this is coming out a lot better, actually. But we got the road where it goes over the gap right there, see? And this is an Atlas through truss, and it was one span too long for the gap. So, I'm having to modify it. I already took a span out of the bottom. You can see right there where the glue is. I took a span out of this, and I glued it right there. Now, shoot, I'm trying to get this where it'll show up on here, but there, right there. You can see. A bit of a gap, but I mean, it's not too bad. Like I said, this is only my second kit bash project ever. There are half of that truss. The other truss is over here. This needed only about half a section taken out of it. So I took a section out, I really filed it down, took the side braces off. I've got that part, I've got the cross braces there. Need to glue this, the other one back on. It'll go right about like that. And then the end of it comes up like that. So do that, that'll fit on here, and it'll be just long enough to span the gap. And then get some styrene, which you can see my stock is really low. And come back, and I'm going to take it, going to add a deck, give it all another black, spray black to hide the glue, and get everything the same color, and then, rest it all up, weather it. And I'm going to take more styrene, I'm going to build bridge abutments / tunnel portal that comes back over. We have our tunnel portal, and then abutments coming out like this, / retaining wall. So all kind of one tunnel portal / retaining wall / bridge abutment section thing. And then I'll go ahead and bring our foam road up the hill and stop it right there, and then pick it back up over here, and I'll come off the edge of the layout. So that's that. There's the Union Pacific units, my 2 powered. You can see they're in various stages of disassembly. But now I know what to do with them, thank goodness. Sorry for the mess. It's a mess as usual. I've been doing a lot of bench work, but so that's half of what I've done. I still got 2 more shelves to go. But the rest of the big work I've done has all been right in here. As you can see, we got, actually we went to, where'd it go? Okay, there you go. Took and got a LED 16-inch under cabinet light fixture. And this is kind of just to test the whole, how we're going to light the decks. And I mean, as you can see, it works pretty well. I like it. It actually looks like sunlight, not a stark white. So I put one there. This one is at the end. I think we'll put them in the center because you can see it kind of leaves a shadow. I want to do 2 per section, but, well, Dad's the one getting them, so it's kind of up to him. But give me a second to plug the bottom deck in here, and I'll show you this. Now this one is on center, and this was more of a see how staging will look with a light deal. And given what it does with it versus without. Just a second, where'd the slide switch go? Okay, there's with. There's, oh, lights on. Okay, that's much better. There's without. Oh, come on. There's with. So, I mean, it's a lot better. It really, really helps. Of course, that LED light does it, but that won't send any light this way because I'll have a fascia in front of it, so all light will be directed downward. But anyways, that's what we'll do for lighting. And you can see they got a male-female plug for the cord, and then they got another one right here. So what I can do is I can just chop it right there, add a splice in, and bring all the connectors over here to the end of the section, and then just plug. So plug them in, all lights are on, unplug them. So eventually what I can do is when I finally get to this level, I can take one of these sections off, because remember, these sections are removable. I can take one of these off, flip it upside, take it, put the cork and track on, get the feeders down through it, and take it to a pair of sawhorses, flip it over, come back and put all the wiring on and the lighting at the sawhorses, bring it back down and just drop it into place. And of course I'll draw up schematics and everything. So that's that. The next thing I did was, this is going to end up being 3-part. Sorry for the rambling. Other thing we did was we put some aluminum U-channel up here, 2 screws per section, and now we got these permanently attached, so slide out as a whole unit. There's still a little bit of play in the back, a little bit of height difference thing that I have to fix. Still curves a little bit, but yeah. What can I expect? I think still results pretty good. And I'll add another cross bracket on the bottom. That'll get leveled out like that. So that's, except for that bracket, it's pretty much done. That was already there, but what wasn't here was the top level. I took a 16-inch wide section and I cut down 12 inches wide, and then the remaining 6 inches became sub-row bed. So if you remember, previously I had this line marked, had to move it over so I could use the saw to chop this, and you see here, this is why I cut it. This is the end of our slide, so everything from here over will be slide. This right here is going to be our engine terminal, and the main line is going to start right there, and then it's going to curve around. It'll go across the joint, on the sub-row bed, around the room, through the helix, and up to the sink deck. But this can't come out because you got the sub-row bed right here. So we cut this line, and then this is just stationary block. I took some leftover pieces, and you see there's frame, there's our risers. Got another one right here, got another one at the back, and here's our sub-row bed. And then here's that 6-inch strip, becomes our straight sub-row bed. And at this point, this is, traditional bench work. You can basically think of this as L-girder, because I have my frame, I've got my riser there, here's my sub-row bed, I got my leg, and right there is my cross piece. So, slightly modified, but still basically your L-girder. framework. And then here's my vertical supports for the other two decks. So, of course, you can see I got 3 legs, the 2 L legs, a front leg, so on and so forth. So, yeah, this is already at 10 minutes, 20 seconds, so I'm going to pretty much stop it right now, but thank you for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed. Okay, I'm just going to have real quick. Progress will probably halt for a while because we got to turn this 90 degrees, which means we got to clear out a bunch of stuff over there. So progress will slow down a good bit on this. That does mean on the 4x8. I got the Gray Crossing Pro coming, and now that I know the locomotives will work or how to get them to work, I can move on to scenery. So progress on this will stop for the most part, temporarily, not permanently, just temporarily. And I'll start working on the scenery on this sucker. So there you go, people. Thank you for watching. Take care, and Merry Christmas.